Hi techies, in this video I'm just going to talk about one of the most powerful AI driven agent which is recently launched by Snowflake. Okay, so that is called Cortex Code. So in shortcut we can call it as CoCo. If you see this my screen, this is the Snowflake database. Okay, in that if you see CoCo, and here, if you see in down, ask build, we have right like this. This is the prompt. Here we need to give the prompt. Okay. So if you ask anything in natural language, then it will do that for you. Suppose I want to create a database or I want to create a table. If you just ask in natural language here, then it is just going to do for you. And also, like if you have any doubts regarding the snowflake, so if you ask here in the natural language like English, it is just going to give answers for you. Okay, so that is the usage. And also like if you're stuck in anywhere while writing the SQL script or anything, so it is going to give syntaxes for you. And also if you got any error, if you want, if you are not able to debug that, you can take the help of Cortex code. So it's just going to give a correct code, correct snippet in that to fix that issue. Okay, so that is the usage. And here, if you don't know, I want to specifically tell one thing, that is like the newcomers, like the freshers, if they don't know the coding language, anything, and if you don't have knowledge on SQL, anything, you don't have anything, even though you can write the queries, even though you can create the databases, even though you can create the tables, because this Cortex code is going to help you in Snowflake. So I can suggest, if you don't know the language or SQL anything, then you can go for this Snowflake, because the Cortex code is going to help you to learn and write the queries and all. Okay, this is simple. So here I'm just going to ask one question to Cortex code, that is, I have one doubt, like what is the difference between Snowflake and other databases? So I'm just going to ask in natural language, what is the difference between what is the difference between Snowflake and other databases? Say it is giving, so every aspect it is giving what is the difference between Snowflake and traditional database. Okay, in tabular format it is giving very clearly, architecture wise, scaling wise, storage wise, concurrency wise, maintenance wise, everything it is just given. Like Snowflake, what is the difference, and traditional database, what is the difference, everything it is given in a tabular format. Okay, so this is nice, it's working fine. And also like I'm just going to ask like how to create table. See, it is just giving the SQL, so it is just giving some sample SQL, the syntax. Okay, and also key options it is giving, like if you want to create a temporary table, like use the temporary keyword, everything is just given very nicely. And now I have, I don't know the code, I don't know SQL, I don't know any Python or nothing, I don't know anything. Okay, but I want to create a database, and I want to create a table in that database. And first I need to create the database, and then I have to create the schema, and then in that schema I want to create a table. Okay, So this is my requirement. I just want to ask to create a CoCo. Okay. So now I'm just asking Cortex code like please create create a database first. Okay. Create a database with the name. Use some test. Okay. So see here, it's just given the statement for the creating the database. Create database if not exist as test. Okay. See. Now it is asking for allow. So if you give click on allow, it's just going to create the database for you. Sorry for me because I am asking, right? See, done. Database test has been created. Okay. Now I'm going to refresh it. Yes, it's created the test. Okay. This is a default schemas created by Snowflake. Now I'm going to ask, please create sample schema. Okay. Sample schema in test database. So here if you see sample schema, create schema if not exist test dot sample. It's just create giving first the statement, okay, coding statement, and now it is asking for allow. If you give skip, it is not going to create it. Okay. If you allow that, then it is going to create a schema for you. So it is saying sample is a reserved word in Snowflake. So it is asking for give some other table name because it's already maybe reserved word like keyword or something. So I'm just asking her, okay, instead of sample, use something like test one. Okay. Oh, now I need to give first skip. I cancel it. So it is giving some suggestions. Use this some name. Okay, but I'm just going to create with test one. Okay, we'll see. So it is giving done. Okay, now it's created in test database. We'll have test one schema. So see here. Yeah, it's created the schema. Okay, in that no tables we have. Now I want to create a table in the test one. Table in test one, the name, sample one. Okay. And in that I'm just giving for fields ID, comma, name. Okay. So it's going to create, sorry, it's created the first coding one. Okay. So this is the statement for create table. If not exist test one dot sample one with ID int name where data types I haven't given. just it takes by default based on the like ID mostly will have integer, right, and name will have character where is a string, right. So it automatically taken. Okay, so I'm just going to give allow. We'll see it's going to create the table or not. Yeah, it's giving done, it's created. So I'm just refreshing here in the Explorer. So if you see tables, it's one we have. So sample one, it's created. Okay. I'm just going to write select statement. I'll ask here only like it will give or not. I want to see the data in test one. Give, sorry, not test one, sample one. Please give the query. I'm just saying select query. Okay. See, it is given here. Select start from test.test1.sample. So if you just keep it and run it, see there is more data. Just given the field names ID and name. Yeah, it's really working amazing. Okay, so you can use this one if you don't know coding, any SQL also, and also any other language also. Just with the you know natural language, you can create all these things. Like it's working amazing. I really liked it. Okay, thank you guys. If you have any doubts, please comment in the comment section. I hope everybody understood how to use this Cortex code to write anything in database level. Okay, thank you so much.